Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gaming with a Dad. I'm the dad, Steve.
Who?
This is Zach, the gamer.
You use that controller, Steve. Thanks everybody for watching.
What are we moving on to?
So
Pocky Moon? Pocky
you just made an entire country angry with that statement.
Pocky Pokemon. Okay, what's that?
Yeah.
Sounds
So the Pokemans, the new Pokemans game that came out. Sword and Shield took a big leap from what the Pokemon games were in years past.
Okay.
Currently getting some pretty good reviews.
And what are you playing this on?
It's on the Nintendo Switch. It is the only thing that it's on.
Oh, okay.
I bought it to validate my Nintendo Switch purchase. That's it. I don't like my Switch. I don't really like Nintendo very much. I like the Pokemon games. I've played a lot of them. From going all the way back to Red, which came out like 2002 or 2000, maybe even earlier than that. Came out in the 90s maybe. But you know, I've played almost every single one since then. I've always played the Red side. But yeah, the game is fun so far. They've introduced some interesting mechanics, but it came out in 96, sorry. Not even close. You know the year that I was born. Actually, it's older than me.
Oh, I just choked a little bit on my file because that's how old I am.
Yeah, so it's taken a little bit of a different path where it's more of a in my opinion, it's an RPG game. It really is, but it's very linear, right? Where you have to go from one town to the next to do your next part of your goal, right? And that's it. There's not really much of an open world aspect to it.
Right.
Where they added a new, like, it's called wild area in this game, where it's almost entirely open for that area, and you can explore it for as long as you want and be there for as long as you want and train and do a bunch of things, and you can actually play with your friends in those areas as well. Whereas Pokemon before was never a collaborative game. So it's just interesting. I only have a few hours in it. I don't really have like an official right? I'm using that in air quotes. Review yet, but I've enjoyed it so far. I didn't enjoy Sun and Moon, and I definitely didn't purchase Sun and Moon 2, which they released the year after or something. I definitely didn't enjoy those games, but this is what I'm enjoying so far. So we're gonna see over the next week or two, because I have off the next 2 weeks, you know, how I progress through it and how I like it, and then we'll give an official review on the podcast one day.
All right, let me ask you a quick question. Actually, it's going to be a couple because you're taking the lead on this one. Are you playing it handheld or are you hooking it up to a monitor?
Handheld. Yeah. If I'm going to sit in front of my computer, I'm going to play a computer game.
Okay. And secondly, is it still following the same basic premise of Pokemon? Is it Ash running around with a little red and white ball attacking helpless woodland creatures with special powers and then making them go into indentured servitude?
Yes.
Okay,
but Ash is only from the TV show.
Oh,
Ash was never. You're always a different character because you get to name your character in the Pokemon games, right? I would say I name mine Zach, right? And I name my rival Steve. So
really?
It used to give you a little factoid back in the day. It used to give you the option to name your rival, and as a small child, I used to just name it like arbitrary curse words because I thought it was funny.
What is it about being a kid and those words being funny, dude? I think I had Tourette's when I was younger. As soon as I got away from my parents, I would just start saying them for no reason. I remember visiting family in Illinois, and I'm walking through the woods just saying the F-bomb.
For no reason.
No reason
yeah, at all. It's because it's the taboo, right?
Yeah.
As a child, you're attracted to the taboo, so that's why.
I was trying to look up some gameplay on this.
Actually, as we're speaking, Reggie's streaming it.
Is he?
Yeah,
shout out to
Reggie is streaming it. Yeah, our boy Reggie, giant nose, is streaming it.
Let me see. I'm just gonna see what the looks like on his.
Just signed out of all of my YouTube.
You signed out all of your YouTube?
That was brutal.
How the hell did you do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's definitely a boomer move.
Hey, boomer. Do you want a link?
What? I
already provided you one.
I subscribed to him. Why do I need a link?
Why do you?
Huh?
Anyway. So
Why not? Wait. Why
this
not?
isn't good content.
Oh, that's right. He's streaming exclusively on YouTube now, huh?
I have not that, but
Oh, okay. Wait, I was thinking
He
of
could
Courage.
be.
Sorry about that.
oh my god, dude! I was thinking of Courage.
Let me just mute his audio real quick. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm looking at the game now. I'm looking at Reg's face, and oh, that's yeah. There's a little thing in the ball there. It's got a tail.
And this is where this is going.
There's another thing, some stuff happening on the screen here, folks. One of these Pokemon looks extremely angry. Okay, the other one just kicked him with an invisible foot. And he did it again. They're not moving.
All right. This is not good content, so we're not going to continue on with Steve live casting something that you guys can't see.
They dropped an invisible brick on the other one's head. Moving along. Well, you know what? I'm glad the franchise is still going strong. I was actually more of a Pokemon card player, and I mean, I played it very lightly, and I enjoyed that more than its rival Yu-Gi-Oh! And don't you guys dare pretend like they weren't rivals, because that's exactly what they were.
They were
fighting over that market. So it's good to see it still.
Did you know how to actually play the card game?
No, my buddy tried to show me, and I was like, "Listen, dude. So this is the last time we're hanging out. I am out of here." No, but my friends were heavily into it.
Really?
Yeah, they were really deep into it.
Did you collect the cards at all?
No, I didn't collect. But I had a little cousin, and that was always the best gift. And I mean this with the utmost respect and love for this kid. If you wanted to make him happy, you know, get him cards. Even if it was a double of something he had, he just loved having a huge library, and he had a huge library of cards. And he played.
I still have mine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I do.
You know what we should do an episode on one day, dude? Is how the market completely fell out for from underneath collectors for things like that. Comic books,
cards,
all that
baseball
stuff.
cards.
Yeah. Man, market just completely crashed on that, huh?
It just became, I think it became so regularly available that it didn't have any value anymore, right? So the only reason that it had value is because it was rare. And then they were like, okay, well, I guess these are so rare, we might as well release more. But why would you? Right? Exactly. That devalues it. So, yeah. I mean, there's still to the day the most expensive card, I believe. Yeah, it is a baseball card, but like in something that's not like a trading card, but like more of a battling card is a Magic the Gathering card.
Yes.
You know anything about Magic?
I know something about Magic.
So it's more than I know, so you are the nerd of this show.
Listen, there was once upon a time when you bought comics, the best advertisement Magic cards ever had was in the back of comic books with the illustration. You ever seen some of the illustration they've done for Magic?
Illustrations are really cool. I just looked at the most expensive Magic card of all time. One just recently sold for like over $300,000.
Really?
That's crazy.
Man, totally just proved me wrong. You know, Todd McFarlane purchased. What did he buy? He spent like $1 million on. Was it a trading card or someone's baseball? I don't know, but hey, man, listen. If you're enjoying Pokemon, are you gonna stream? No, you're not gonna stream it all. Are you gonna like record any of the content besides the review we'll do of it?
No, I don't think so. I don't really have a reason to.
Hey, this brings me to a sub B of this topic. We should.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch. Your estimation, totally Zach's opinion here. Worth it or not worth it?
I'm not a good person to give this opinion. I don't like the games that are released on it. So as a console, I look purely at specs generally, right? The handheld that does 720p at 30 or sub 30 frames per second for a few hours on battery life. No. As far as that goes, no, it's not worth it. But party games that it has and the games that I don't enjoy but people think are amazing, like Zelda or Mario Kart or Mario Party, in that aspect, it's probably well worth it. For you have a family, you guys might want to play Mario Kart or something, right? As a family, that would be worth it, right? The group aspect of Nintendo games and the Switch are worth it. I'm not interested in that. Right? I want to play a shooter, and it doesn't really have any other than Warframe, but I could play that on my computer.
Yeah. How's Warframe look on there?
720p, 30 frames per second. Not great.
I'm trying to think of like what. So everyone loves Smash Brothers on there, obviously, and that's never really been my thing.
I don't like it either.
You've been smashing lately, though, right?
But I play it with like specifically only play it with one person. Right? I only play it with Billy. That's it. Like that's all the only time I ever care to play it because I have fun with Billy playing it. But other than that, I don't have any interest in playing it nearly whatsoever. I own the game. I think I've maybe played an hour of it.
Good for my kids, like good for a 4-year-old because he's been getting deep into it, man. He's killing it on the PlayStation 4 right now. He's playing the Lego game.
Keep him on PlayStation.
Keep him on the PlayStation. Not worth its access. All right. Sorry, Gavin. Go to bed. You're not getting it. No, I told you to go to bed. You're not getting it. Get upstairs. Sorry, folks.
To me, it's not worth it. Again, if you ever wanted to like use it as like a family night thing and to play Mario Kart or Mario Party when the kids are a little bit older, then it would be invaluable. It would be really well for that. For me, as a single player that I'm gonna play by myself always. No, it's not worth it.
You know, I've actually seen that in action. I have some great. Me and my wife have some really close friends that live out in Temecula, in California, and they were the first people I've ever seen have a Switch, and they really got deep into the family games, and they enjoyed it. A lot of good games to play for family. Not something I'm thinking of buying for myself. So
right, for myself, it was not a good idea. I buy all the consoles just because, and then play them for a few hours and then never touch them again. But really, I bought the Switch for this Pokemon game. I just bought it forever ago.
All right. Well, you know what? A lot of people were excited for it. There wasn't much of a line where a couple of retailers, but I did notice that I was seeing some pre-orders where I was shopping today.
Yeah.
Good for them, man. Good for them. I ain't buying it.
Me neither. Let's move on.
You did buy it.
What?
You bought Pokemon.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's move on.